Okay. I actually did it. Yeah, the game's actually working now.
Take the offensive. The English have
Yeah, listen to the
fought
Scottish
the
bro while
Tower
I
of
start
Stirling.
this out.
If we can defeat the English here, they may think twice about their invasion of Scotland.
Oh, they'll
To
definitely
win,
think twice.
destroy
Maybe
the
they'll even
English
think 3
tower to the
times about
west.
their invasion of Scotland.
Scout cavalry are poor fighters, but they can see a great distance.
Don't I know it?
Scout cavalry to explore the rest of the map and find
If I remember
English.
correctly, they're up in this
Before
corner.
we attack the English to the west, we need to build up our forces. Have your villagers start gathering food and keep making villagers at your town center until you have 10.
Don't tell me what to
More
do!
villagers you have, the faster your resources will come in.
Hey, sheep.
You found some sheep. Sheep are a good source of food, so send them back to your town center and assign a villager to gather food from them. You can specify a location for new units to gather by selecting a gather point. For villagers,
I know how this
click the
works.
town center and click the Set Gather Point button.
Everybody in the world destroys sheep. I think I can slap this one out real quick. Just need to figure out where the stuff is.
Use your villagers to build a mill near your forage bushes.
Yeah. Oh, and then now I'm not talking because I'm actually thinking about how to optimize this and do it the fastest way. And no. Okay. Hi. So what do I have to work with today? Well, I have all I have to go on and work with is Clanbake's demand for more of this, which I am grateful for it, but boy oh boy,
access to your town. It would be a good idea
don't be afraid
to
talk to me.
To the feudal age.
Oh man, I feel like everybody gets this this impression of me. Oh man, Chud Spannaday is so weird, so strange, and it's not untrue. And it's not neither is it something I'm going to be like, oh man, I wish. I kind of explained this yesterday. Well, the last one. I'm not going to change who I am for you guys. I'm not going to do anything that makes me more digestible. That makes me easier to understand if you're not paying attention. And I am
more food by
aware. I hope you will realize how aware I am that that's not the way to get attention, and that I don't care. That I enjoy doing things the way I do them, and almost because they're strange, because they're uniquely the way I do them. I from the start wanted to set out to make something that I could point to and say, for better or worse, that's mine. That's me. I didn't do this how I was told to. I didn't do this in a way that is generally the agreed upon path to success. I don't care really about success in these projects. I care about making my own thing and making it what I want. And look no further than 3D. If you ever forget that that's what I'm doing and need a reminder, go ahead and tune into 3D Lizard Cam, and you'll be like, oh yeah, Chud just does weird stuff. He just makes strange things that I don't understand right now. And I want you, if you care to and have the patience, to think about it a little bit and discover what's actually there and the interconnectivity of my strange, various, seemingly disparate projects. And I just enjoy one thing I enjoy doing for people, whether it's asked of me or not, whether it's necessarily appreciated or not. I like making treasure hunts for people, you know? I like setting them on some strange obscure quest. And I think if you give me a chance, you'll find I'm kind of good at it. It's a strange, quirky skill I have. And if you choose to play along, I think you'll find you have fun. I have given people no shortage of ways to do that. If you're confused about that, let me know. I'll clear it up for you. I will. I can't promise I won't make fun of you. That's really what it is. At the end of the day, I mean, somebody asked me a question about what I've made, and it's really difficult for me to resist the compulsion to fuck with them. It's and that's part of what I enjoy about this. If that is a reason you don't enjoy something I've made, that's fine. It's not for you. I did not make any of this or anything I've ever made with that person in mind as, oh, I need to tiptoe around your delicate feelings. No, I would much rather make something that is strange and a bit misunderstood than dumb it down and stop having fun while I'm making it. That's just me. I think that's an easy sell for all intents and purposes. I mean, that's anybody I think can understand that sentiment of not wanting to just do what you're told to do and what you're told is the way to do things. I really don't have a stomach for that. It's like it starts to feel whenever something that is effectively for me, and make no mistake, I consider what I am presently doing this second a fun hobby. The moment that hobby starts to feel like homework, I'm gonna start to get a little antsy with it, and I'll stop having fun. And that's the real metric by which I decide how I'm going to spend my time. Is this fun? Am I enjoying it? That's pretty much it. I really have no clue what the where my bad boys went. There's no red dudes in sight, and I think there's like a big wall of forest stopping me from getting where I think they are. Apparently I'm wrong though. Apparently I'm guessing this little canyon pass here is tempting because it looks so I mean, if they didn't want me to go here, they would have made another wall of trees, I think. And there's kind of a road. Yeah, this is going somewhere. Right? Right, it must be. There is the an outpost. Okay. Neat. I'll just slap that down real quick. And we're going to start tutelage. I'm going to research it and be done. These episodes are going to start taking... I mean, like, I can knock out these tutorials without really thinking about them. Eventually, it's going to get to a point where I have to slice them down and space out individual campaigns. I'm going to play a slow game of chess with this.
To protect your villagers, you can use the town bell to garrison them in your town center.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Click your town center, then click town bell.
I know all about town bell. There's one badass lady still. You're still gathering food. You lady, you. Wow. Quite a plan you had there, British club boys. Well, when this shit happens, it kind of slows me down, but not by much.
Good.
See you later.
The English assault. If you have villagers in your town center, ring the town bell again to send them back to work.
If this is such a Disneyland version of this where it's just on the rails, and I have to try pretty hard to fail. Okay, do I even have a barracks yet? I don't have a barracks yet. What's wrong with me? Make a barracks. Oh. Oh man, really, I don't give a shit. um. Okay, you guys, we're gonna start. You know, the act of setting up something that's far exceeds the needs of this mission. I don't. Why would I need more than 3 farms for this? I just need to make a couple of dudes and send them on down to.
Now that you've reached the feudal age, concentrate on making some soldiers to fight the enemy. You will need at least 12.
At least 12? Oh no, that'll never happen. Let's make some. I need to make 12. Apparently, I need more houses. So we're gonna work on that for a sec. Not enough wood. Oh no. Okay, so apparently I'm not making enough wood. I just sent all these people on gold patrol. You guys actually I only need a couple of gold there. That's even too much right there, probably. Okay, why not? Yeah. One more gold boy. And the rest of you guys will mine trees. Oh boy. Yeah, I need a lot more wood. Bonnet. I'm gonna make a fishing ship. No, I'm not, because once again I need more wood. Wow. Okay, so it's the wait for wood game. That's my favorite. The outpost is almost destroyed, so we can move on from there at some point. I'm gonna make a lot more villagers, because more villagers mean I can make wood faster. Gonna make these guys because they don't need wood. And maybe I can make them faster. Because I don't have a lot of wood right now. Apparently I'm hemorrhaging all my food into expansion. That's the thing, like I'm having trouble resisting the temptation to make more of a civilization than is definitely necessary. I do not need to work this hard. Yet I choose to. I got 2 soldier boys. Oh boy. I would already have 12 by now if I was like just thinking about making 12. But whatever, what am I in a rush for? Well, I'll mention this real quick. If you actually happen to listen to this, Clambake and I guess, are going to hang out here. He's going to get Lizard Cam info. Again, I said something to this effect earlier. Don't be afraid to communicate with me, to ask me things.
Don't forget.
I might make fun of you. Try not to let your feelings get hurt too much. It's good-natured. If you actually know me, you will be able to tell. I just like to tease. So, if we go back to a little history component of this. If we go back to my first streams, and this is still a thing, it's just I am not nearly as rampant as before. I used to. Okay, there's the fort. Oh, gotcha.
Knock down this wall until you've got an army of about 12 soldiers.
Oh man, so dumb. You may or may not be familiar with the classic instance of somebody coming into my stream, asking what console I play on, and me giving them all this shit and making the fake answer and everything, and it's just this residue left over from feeling like this. Oh well, every day I stream, 5 people in a row are gonna ask me what console I play on, and I'm sick of answering that question. So me being me, I immediately start fucking with them and making up fake shit. It's not. I mean, I know how confusing that can be, but I have fun with that, and oh boy, I wouldn't be me if I was going to apologize for it. I don't see any reason to not enjoy that. want people, though, I don't want you to get confused and mistake it for hostility. Apparently, that's easy for some people to do. That's really far from what I am trying to do. If I could encourage people to have less of whatever that juice is, that anxiety about confrontation, less of that, to tone down whatever fear or personal shame you might have, to be a little more realistic about, and to be able to handle a little bit of fuckery. Okay, fine. I think you'll be better off than most people if you can learn to. Actually, I know that from personal experience. You'll be better off if you can learn to adapt to that and have slightly thicker skin, maybe. You know, not everything's a grand dramatic offense. Not everything's going to require you to have outrage. We occupy this space together on an internet, and it's apparently very, very easy for people to get into this space. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's so rampant to see people upset, angry. All these powerful emotions that you should reserve for important times in your life. Going into fake internet drama nonsense. Do you really need that? Ask yourself if you really need that part of you, or if it's some vestigial limb left over from some caveman part of your brain that just interprets everything as, oh, something to be attacked, something to be afraid of, something, oh no, today, how am I going to be sure that I survive? You're probably in a situation, in all, like, if YouTube's telling me the truth, in all likelihood, you are a suburban white kid who's probably got a lot relatively going on for you. You probably are going to be okay. You probably have all the tools you need to be okay. And if you're not, then I have a lot of, you know, if you're actually dealing with something where you aren't sure where your meal is going to come from. I haven't met anybody who's been able to convince me that that's actually what they got going on yet on the internet. I've not, I mean, I don't know what I would make of if somebody claimed, hey, I'm spending time just the fact that you're spending your free time hanging out here. What a luxury to have this much time to waste, that you've come around to me and that you're hanging out watching my stuff. That is a sure sign that there's nothing really that dangerous coming your way. You're A-okay. So by all means, we should calm down a little bit. We should relax. We should try instead just to have a good time, because I don't think anything disastrous is happening to you anytime soon. Despite what you might feel, despite what you might think. It's all a matter of scale, and I think if there's one thing to watch out for, there are in fact many, to watch out for just in your goings-on in this great worldwide Webernet of ours, it is, remember scale. Remember that there is relativity, that there are things that might be a bigger deal than what you're looking at right now. And it's a forgetful place too. 1 second, it's constantly, that's what's fun about it. Correct me if I'm wrong. You might have a different. It's fun that it's changing. That it's a place where creative stuff is being thrown out ad nauseum. There's so much to look at.
Now
But
you have a large enough force to attack the English base.
you,
Keep your villagers
at some
just in case you
point of
suffer
this phase,
casualties.
for so many people, it just becomes this license to forget just the I say scale a lot. Maybe that bears some harder defining. Some if the YouTube man doesn't like you, if somebody who makes a thing you like turns out to kind of be an asshole, and then you're feeling really, or if somebody's made something and you don't like it, and then you feel the need to bring on other aspects to the interaction that's happening. Somebody's made a thing, you get to have your input, you like it or you don't, but then for some reason, I think because of the confidence lent to you by your the anonymity of just being on the internet, you have the boldness to go on, and some people find the courage to make threats. Some people find, and oh man, courage is a very misplaced word there. That is not a. Let me be clear. That is not a form of courage. That was me very much misspeaking. There is no courage in it. That someone has the boldness might be a better word, but even then, that someone has this. And this is not me speaking on behalf of myself. This is never anything I've had to deal with, but it is something that certainly happens. To like I had some dudes show up at a stream one time who I liked them. One was accusing the other of having doxed him, and there was all this drama around it, and I was like, first of all, I thought these dudes were like actually friends and would be inclined to get along with each other. I'm not sure if this was just their form of some kind of a joke, or what was, if there was actually a real component to it. If there was, though, the whole thing seemed just like empty drama. It just wasn't. It wasn't going anywhere. The stakes didn't really matter that much, and I mean on in bigger scales when that sort of thing happens, it certainly has the potential to damage careers and cause serious real life implications. It's not a thing to take lightly or joke about, but it's also, I don't know. Do you ever get the feeling that that, man, if someone else gets you to live your life in a way where you're afraid that they've won, they already have a degree of control over you that they have not earned and they don't deserve. Have you ever felt that way? I feel that way about a lot of things. That there is a and I'm going to actually do the deed here and actually win this now. That there is a potential for somebody you don't know to ruin your life, and then you change your behavior drastically to tiptoe around that. That is I don't know. Don't. Got an archer behind. He's gonna show up late and save the day. I don't know. I've got 2 minutes before I win this, so I gotta wrap this up in a neat package soon. I've covered a lot of stuff, and who am I to weigh in on this? Well, who would I be? I feel I am comfortable with these aspects of, oh man. This is coming to a head. Maybe I need to actually pay some attention here. Oh no, it's fine, because I got skirmishers who are gonna screw up there.
Good job.
Archer's pretty bad.
The
I win.
soldiers. Now,
I don't know. Yeah, long story short, Chud's full of shit. You don't have to listen to him if you don't want to. Oh, this is the tower. No, I gotta destroy the tower. Oh no. Okay, okay, guys. No, the tower's the only thing that matters. Kill the tower. Okay, I'm gonna send. Watch this. Oh shit! I'll be. They're never gonna show up in time. This thing's gonna be long gone by the time any of them get there. But got a backup plan just in case. That or these guys all die and one soldier at a time comes up and takes a slap at the tower with it.
Keep exploring the map.
Don't forget, keep exploring the map. There's no reason to keep exploring the map. I'm about to win. They, yeah, they could whittle down my... You guys, I don't know why you're taking pot shots at that house. Man, you guys need... I didn't realize you needed so much babysitting. Come on. Focus everything on the tower. It's the only thing that can possibly... I do know that, strange Scottish man. I do know that. I'll make another barracks for it if it makes you happy. I just don't assume it's gonna... This is almost taking care of itself. Let's see if... Oh man, this dude's really headed down. He's... Oh no, there's a guy ahead of him. Oh, I'll be really excited if he gets to take one slap at this tower. Yeah, he'll be on his ways. Yeah, no, so I'm Chud Spannaday. Why should you listen to me? I don't know, because you feel inclined to. If you don't already feel inclined to, you probably won't. If you feel I have said something and it matters to you and means anything at all, great, then maybe you get something out of it. I am, not interested. If I don't want to be told what to do and what to think, I can't expect that anybody else is interested in that either. But I am interested in having a productive conversation about. I'm interested in having a productive conversation about anything. There is just this sense I have that people are afraid to talk to me, that they are put off enough by my strange mannerisms that something stops them. And I don't want you necessarily, and you can have them if you want, but I don't necessarily want you to have those kinds of inhibitions holding you back. Yeah, again, do whatever the hell you want. I'm Chud Spannaday, and I approve of that message.
You have all the basic skills you need to play a random map game. The most common type
Did you
of
hear
game
that?
in Age of Empires.
Did you hear that? The Scottish man says I have enough skills to play a random map game. I'm that good. I'm so proud of myself. Goodbye. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Maybe. Who knows?